Championship Sunday in Sherwood Park, Alberta. Championship Sunday in Sherwood Park, Alberta. Welcome to Emerald Hills Sports Pavilion, just east of Edmonton, for the closing day of the 2025 League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship presented by One Soccer. Thank you for tuning in. It is a lovely early August day for a pair of matches on your Sunday afternoon. And up first, Calgary Blizzard FC from host Alberta versus North Vancouver's Altitude FC, representing British Columbia to battle it out for third place, where it's going to be more than just about pride for these two teams. And they're building their future. They're showcasing their talent, and they want to head back home with those lessons learned. No doubt, both sides disappointed they aren't playing in that championship match, but these teams are motivated. For Blizzard, it's about building blocks. They took part in this tournament a year ago and finished fourth in Hamilton without scoring a goal. Well, they've already bested that with finding the back of the net on Friday in an absolute battle against CS Montreal. For Altitude, in their maiden trip to this tournament, they want to head back home to North Vancouver with lessons learned and what it takes to win on this stage. Conditions here in Sherwood Park? Degrees, breezy though, and we'll see if that will be an issue within this game. Wind gusts up to 43 kilometers per hour going west to east. All right, the walkouts are coming up. Your anthem is next, and we'll have the call right here on One Soccer.
The League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship is brought to you by Johan Cruyff Institute.
Think of the stories that have started right here. Honeymoons. Long overdue honeymoons. Seeing the baby. Vegas baby. The people named Doug.
I'm Doug.
Making that seismic shift from work mom to vacation mom. Whatever brought you here, whether you're starting your adventure or come back from one. We know life is a whole story. It's where your story takes off.
From nutritious feed to 7 times omega. Enjoy the goodness of nature's omega plus eggs. A lot goes into a little at Burnbrae Farms.
Kickoff binders, pens, athletic shoes.
This is intense. How are you so calm?
I'm ordering everything from Walmart. Talk to me in 2 hours.
What's going to be here? Unicorn Racer.
The League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship is brought to you by Walmart.
that, we ask that you please rise if able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
And kickoff just moments away here in Sherwood Park, Alberta, for the third place match in the 2025 League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship presented by One Soccer. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for these two teams. Calgary, Altitude going with a 4-4-1-1 formation and a goaltending switch as Kelsey Fisher starts. The 24-year-old towering 5'11", and then two options up top with Kiera Kilby and Paige Payne. Regular season goal scoring leader Jada Thompson left Friday's semifinal with an injury in the first half. However, she is available off the bench. As for Calgary Blizzard, 4-3-3. Lauren Houghton, the veteran keeper, back between the sticks. Goal scorer Annalise Sikoria also back in. University of Calgary legend Jordan Smith getting the start, and we'll see what she can do in the middle up top. Okay, quick breather here for me, but let's head pitch side with our Mackenzie Barwell. Mackenzie, listen, it's not a match for the trophy, but these two teams have something to prove, don't they?
Thanks, Sandra. Yeah, it's true. For the Calgary Blizzard, it's all about showing how far they've come this year. You know, looking back, you have to remember, they clinched their League 1 Alberta title just in their last weekend of their season. And back in 2024, here at the Inter-Provincial Championship, they only scored once. So on Friday, not only did they find the back of the net, but it had a 15-year-old on the score sheet. In fact, they had 4 players between the ages of 15 to 17 starting on their lineup. And that's important because they went toe-to-toe with a much more experienced and older CSMRO side. We have to remember there are Northern Super League eyes on this tournament. We know that. So both of these teams have a chance to prove that they are the best in the country. Same goes for Altitude FC. They have a tough task of bouncing back from a very narrow loss to the Simcoe County Rovers. There will be some hard lessons learned from their debut in this tournament, but you can bet they will not want to go home without some hardware. Sandra?
Thanks so much, Mackenzie. And yeah, still looking forward to this one, no doubt. Two teams with plenty to prove, and they want to go home as the third place team in this championship. Okay, just a quick look at our officials today. Referee Michelle Holmes running things. First assistant referee is Brianna Strem, as well as Harsmik Lehen, the second assistant referee. And your fourth official today is Emily Gall. Calgary Blizzard electing to go with that powder blue from head to toe. As for Altitude, all black. Blizzard making it here 11-1-2 during the League 1 Alberta season, finishing first. On Friday, lost 2-1 to MRO in the semifinal. As for Altitude, a brilliant season, clinching their spot in this weekend's action before any of the other teams here, going 14-1-1. lost 1-0 on Friday in their semifinal to Simcoe, and we are underway. Maggie Zasko controls to the middle. Al-Assad, and that's quickly taken away. They'll build it along the near side. Hughes Goyette stopped, and Al-Assad will take over. Quick pull back by Kelsey McDonald. Al-Assad wanting the give and go on the near side. Al-Assad with a reset. She'll just bump that back to her back line. Tori Martin takes a look. Was very involved on Friday. Picked up a yellow card, but also logged some crucial minutes. One of these veteran presence on the Calgary Blizzard team. One that's very young, a number of teenagers. They're in the lineup today. Back to Maggie Zasko. Surveys what's in front of her. Lays it off. Chance for Jordan Smith, puts it into the area, and a first touch of the ball for Kelsey Fisher. Talked about it off the top, 5'11". Got into 810 minutes of action this year in BC League 1 action. Picked up 6 clean sheets, just allowed 3 goals all year. Throw on the far flank for Calgary. They'll touch it back to the middle. From the 40, laid on the ground for Al-Assad. She'll get tied up. Altitude looking for a quick transition play. Read well by Kelsey McDonald, forcing them back. As the 2 center backs play catch. Now they'll work it along the far side. That's out for a throw, Calgary ball. Thought on Friday that Blizzard really put up a good fight in that first half versus an experienced side like MRO. Went to the dressing room with that 1-0 lead and couldn't sustain that pressure going into the second half as the team for Quebec really took over. But I think something that Cedric Bavon, the head coach of Calgary Blizzard, talked about going into this tournament was after finishing 4th last year in Hamilton, where they didn't score a goal, they wanted building blocks. So they did get one of those major building blocks in terms of finding the back of the net, and not only finding the back of the net, but holding the lead for a while in that game. And just a great experience for them going forward with this youth movement with Calgary Blizzard. They're always looking towards the future. Altitude putting it deep into the Calgary third. Cleaned up by Maggie Zasko. We mentioned her a lot. Workhorse on this Calgary team. Zasko with the foul. So a free kick opportunity and our first one of this third place match. Decent spot. Coming on your near side, about 25 yards out. And it'll be the left-footed dynamo. As head coach Jesse Simons has called her, Olivia Gomez. Swings it in with her left. Far post, looking for a head. And straight into the hands of Lauren Houghton. Her first touch of the afternoon as she rolls out that ball to the near side, but for Houghton, Cedric Bavon calling her the best keeper in Alberta. She's experienced, played within the Calgary area for a very long time. Knew her from the University of Calgary, where she's currently also working as a goalie coach. Nice little individual play there by Al-Assad as she'll just switch the field. Annalisa Correa turned on the Jets, can't get that ball, and a quick throw now for Altitude. Near side touch. That's launched ahead. Kelsey McDonald works it along the near side, looks for an option. Maggie Zasko trying to come to support, and she gets there. She'll swing it in with her left foot, launches that far post, It's for naught as it skirts out for a throw. Good spell of possession from Calgary. Right after that free kick was taken. That bounces out for another throw as it remains 0-0. We're past the 5-minute mark of the third place match here at Emerald Hills. Talked a little bit about the wind, and if you look at any of the flags that we've got set up here, they are blowing in a feverish pitch, so could be a factor today. Quick touch for Hughes Goyette. Couple of hops to Lauren Houghton. A 25-year-old taking a look, and she'll just pick that up. Jordan Smith, one of the most prolific goal scorers in the University of Calgary's history, taps it back. Patterson, works her way through. Senses some open space on the near side. Maggie Zasko launches it in with a cross and quickly grabbed by Kelsey Fisher. Kelsey Fisher, 24 years old, product of SFU, multi-sport athlete. So no doubt good with her hands and her feet, as we can see here. Keeping this 0-0 early. Battle between these Western Canadian teams, and that is cut off at half. Perhaps Calgary with numbers coming the other way. Al-Assad wanted to just thread the needle through the two center backs. That's for naught. And a goal kick coming for Altitude. Good block. Straight into the Calgary bench. And speaking of, Ruth Adekubi with head coaching duties for Calgary Blizzard. Part of the Adekubi family. I'm sure soccer fans know them very well. Elijah, a captain at York United, and Sam, part of the Vancouver Whitecaps in MLS and the national team. Represented them at the recent World Cup. Quick give and go for Calgary. Al-Assad looking for some service, cut off by the Altitude back line. Patience from Nikki Long to Olivia Gomez. Lots of space here. Pauses on the 40. Looking for an option is Zoelle Apps, who actually hails from Calgary. Haven't asked her, but perhaps she knows some of the players on this Blizzard team. And working her way into the Calgary end, Aurora Hughes Goyette all by herself. She'll get tripped up. And Calgary with a quick turn and burn the other way. Touch gets away from Al-Assad as she's a little frustrated with herself. A throw coming at half. Sure, it's coming across on your screen, but sunny conditions here. Sunny and windy. Much different than that mixed bag we experienced on Friday with the threat of thunder and lightning. Had some showers, but it cleared up for both of those semifinal matches. Altitude rushing into the Calgary third, and that is forced out of play for a goal kick. Nice spur there by Kiera Kilby. You can see that wind as it gets away a little bit, rolling on Lauren Houghton, so she elects for just the short kick. She'll get it back and puts it to the near side. To the half. Touch from Kelsey McDonald. Puts it back for Zasko, and here is Al-Assad. She's been bossing that midfield. Nice pass up to Jordan Smith. And she'll take it into the corner. Smith forces it out, and we get our first corner kick of this match. On Friday, Calgary scored off of a set piece. Wasn't a corner kick, it was a free kick, but a set piece nonetheless. Swung to the far post, and just getting a touch on that with her fingertips was Kelsey Fisher, who unfortunately gets the worst of that. And she'll need some help as she tries to catch her breath, gets a pat there from Maggie Zasko, but she's surrounded by her teammates to see how she's doing. Good to see her back on her feet. Maybe got winded just a touch there, and she'll just walk it off. Past 10 minutes here, still 0-0.
Shannon with your line, Campbell with your line. Annalise, your line.
Fisher takes a look. She also elects for one of those short passes. Could be a theme with the wind being a factor here in Sherwood Park. Tap to the back line. That's intercepted. Chance now for Blizzard. Kelsey McDonald looks for an option. Wanted to lay it to the other side. Loose ball is picked up. Sent back to the middle. Al-Assad wants a reset. Puts it to some open space, but handled nicely by Altitude.
Shea Burley! Kelsey, you're up front! Drop Jordan! Jordan, drop for Kels!
They'll switch the pitch. Now to the far touch line, excuse me. And that gets launched deep, but a good interception by Tori Martin. Back to the netminder. Quick outlet pass. And they'll switch the pitch to Zoel Apps. Holly Whelan.
Shift, you gotta shift together. Tight in the middle.
Back line working its way up the pitch for Altitude. Bit of a methodical build-up here. Nice one-on-one with Vanessa Tome. Handled now by Calgary under pressure. Getting away from Kiera Kilby. Still not out of danger, so a higher press coming now from Altitude, maybe trying to force that turnover. Houghton needs to be quick on her feet. She'll send it to the near side for Zasko.
Love it.
Launches it ahead, Al-Assad, heavy touch. Holly Whelan.
Kelsey, you're in the middle now.
Hughes Goyette. Back to Whelan. She'll get dispossessed, and that ball is out for a throw. Oh, no, I thought it might have been a foul, and we're going to decide, yes, it will be a throw here. Zasko to take. Smith was the target. Al-Assad wins the battle. Finds space as she goes to ground heavily. And a free kick coming for Calgary, about 43 yards out. So no doubt we'll likely see some Blizzard players lining up at the top of the area, perhaps looking for a head or some kind of a deflection. Maggie Zasko takes it. She elects to just put it into space instead of a cross, and it's easily handled by Kelsey Fisher.
Come on, hey!
Center backs working their way through for Altitude.
We got to shift! Shannon, we got to shift!
Now to the far side. Gomez. That's forced out of play by Annalise, the goal scorer on Friday. Exciting moment for the 15-year-old. Kiera Kilby. Looking for Paige Payne. To the top of the 18. Hughes Goyette. Senses some space. pressured off the ball by Al-Assad and cleared by Zasko.
Yeah, you and Holly more side by side. Yeah, get more side by side. Kilbay. Kilbay. Higher central. Get up.
16 minutes, still 0-0 in the third place game, I should say, at the League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship presented by One Soccer. Calgary played in this game a year ago, finishing 4th. So a third place finish would be an improvement for them. As for Altitude, their maiden tournament. So no doubt a lot of lessons learned for the team coming from North Vancouver as that's launched in on Lauren Houghton, and she handles it easily.
Settle us, Lauren. Lauren, settle us.
Directs some traffic. Hughes Goyette chests it down under pressure. She'll turn back. Good footwork to evade one check and another. Now cutting into the middle. Gomez.
Shannon, don't get pulled out. Well done.
Going for goal, and that may have been more of a pass. Holly Wieland, likely the intended target, but they're unable to connect, and goal kick coming for Lauren Houghton. Got to think if you're Altitude, you'd love to get on board, only shut out once during the regular season, en route to that incredible 14-1-1 record. When all you do is win, it's certainly a bad taste in your mouth when not only you lose, but you're shut out. Gomez to her center back. Near side. Hughes Goyette. Quick flip pass. Maggie Zasko to the middle. Al-Assad turns. Spots Kelsey McDonald. Al-Assad once again. Cut off. Back to the goalkeeper for a reset.
Well done, Blues. Fantastic.
Got up in her feet for just a moment. Recovers nicely. And it's Nikki Long. Lots of space here. Quickly cut off by Al-Assad. Jordan Smith calling for it. That service cut off by Zoelle Apps, the center back from Calgary.
Are we doing water breaks?
Approaching 20 minutes here at Emerald Park. Awesome facility. Great crew. Pitch in pristine condition. FIFA approved, and no doubt that's why they're hosting a lot of tournaments here this weekend. I believe they have provincials. We've got youth soccer players all over the place in Sherwood Park. Basically, you can't go to an eating establishment or a store without seeing somebody with a minor soccer kit or backpack on. Back to Zoelle Apps. Elects to bring it up herself. She's got a swath of open pitch right there. Collected near side. Hughes Goyette. And she'll go on a run. Hughes Goyette wants to cut into the middle. She does. And handled very well by Tori Martin. First corner kick of the afternoon coming for the BC squad. Olivia Gomez set to take this corner kick. There is a short option available. Coming in closer is Paige Payne, but she'll go for that far post, cleared out by Calgary. One of the center backs, though, going down as her teammates check on her. Athletic trainer coming out as well. And this gives a chance for Altitude just to come to half, including goalkeeper Kelsey Fisher, just looking for a bit of a regroup. They really haven't been able to penetrate the Blizzard deep third too much. Everything has been more or less strictly perimeter. As for Blizzard, they've been able to work it through all three facets, so down the middle and then both of the flanks. Coach Ruth also calling in her players. They'll get a quick swig of water. "22-minute mark, still remains 0-0. Looks like everybody's okay. Smiles all aboard, including for Lauren Houghton, who just gave a thumbs up to referee Michelle Holmes, saying she's okay, she's good to go. And the Blizzard squad heading back onto the pitch. Throw coming on the far flank. And play resumes. Nikki Long. Intended pass deflected wide. Zoa Laps with the reset. And to her partner. She's got it right at half. Spots Nikki Gomez. Dennehy. Dennehy with space, goes to goal. That one is blocked. A reload, far post chance. And that would have been a beautiful volley just over the bar. And that is our best chance of this match. Paige Payne went for goal, and why not? You got to take these chances. If you are just joining us and didn't tune in on Friday, just a reminder that if these games do end tied, they go straight to penalties. So no extra time. Keep it in mind. Al-Assad looks for an option, gives that away. Paige Payne looks, taken right back by Calgary. McDonald taps it ahead. And she goes to ground. Back on her feet as we approach 25 minutes in this game. Free kick coming for Calgary. Maggie Zasko once again normally takes the ones that are deep. And she'll switch the pitch for Martin. Al-Assad calling for it. Cut off by Altitude. Blizzard win it right back. Try to work through the middle. Nice cleanup by Dennehy. Whelan. Dinza plays it to the top of the 18. Unable to connect with Paige Payne. And that'll be out for a throw. Shania Dinza. Well experienced in terms of collegiate play, Washington State as well as the University of California, Riverside. Got into 3 games this year with Altitude in the League 1 over in BC. Scored a goal. You'll see her on the near side. Zasko. Good bounce. McDonald wants Jordan Smith. They can't connect on that service. Kelsey Fisher with a touch. She'll switch the pitch. Gomez. Forced off the ball by Annalise Sikoria, and she wins the battle. Here is the goal scorer from Friday. Puts it in on net, and an easy save there for Kelsey Fisher, but gotta love the gusto from this youngster, just 15 years old. Cut off. Kelsey McDonald. Bit of a heavy touch, and that'll go out for a throw.
Now. Kels, go. Right side.
Jesse Simons giving directions from his bench. Back-to-back U-Sport Championship coach. Coach of the Year. Had a 14-0 record with UBC. Spectacular. Lauren Houghton just settles things down for her side. Couple of steps back into her area. And we just, because of the wind today, we aren't seeing any of these high goal kicks. Probably would be some hang time, but would hit a wall when it gets into the wind. Annalise wanted to turn and burn. Excuse me, that's Jordan Smith. Smith shoots, and she scores! Jordan Smith! The deadlock is over. It's 1-0 Blizzard. Take another look at this one as Smith just creates some space for herself, launches it from about 11 yards out on her near side post, and then tucks it in to the opposite end. For Jordan Smith, one of the veteran players on this Calgary Blizzard group, 32 years old, scored 32 goals over her University of Calgary career, and Cedric Bavon not here today, watching from somewhere else, but he'll be pleased to see that finish from Smith. Whelan forced back. Nikki Long. Now through the middle. Nice touch pass. Intercepted. Dennehy lays it to the near side. Ball's rolling. Kept in play by Hughes Goyette. Crosses it, drops. Calgary clears. Altitude looking for a quick answer in this one. Sitting in a 1-0 hole. Nice roll into space by Vanessa Tome, but collected once again by Lauren Houghton. Pulls it out for Martin. With space on the far side. Wanting Jordan Smith again. Maybe another turn and burn for the veteran. She's forced to pull back. Launched with a quick switch to the near side. In on that, Annalise. And it does look like she and Jordan Smith have actually switched on that forward line, so we'll keep an eye on that. One going right, one going left. Different than the way that starting formation was about 30 minutes ago.
Come on, Megs, come on, Megs, come on, Megs, come on, Megs, come on, Megs.
Dinza with the cross, deflection, and that goes over the far post.
You need to go past them. He'll be higher. You gotta do the doggies, Megs. I know, we need someone to delay. He'll be higher. Yeah. That's okay, but do the doggies. You got time.
30 minutes in the books here at Emerald Hills Regional Park Sports Pavilion. Third place match in the League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship presented by One Soccer. And breaking the stalemate, Jordan Smith not too long ago with her first of the tournament. Calgary with goals in back-to-back games, and for those building blocks after finishing fourth a year ago, they're going to like that. Smith. Back to Sikoria. McDonald weaves, spots Al-Assad. Pulls back just for a second, gets support from Zasko. Into the middle. Calgary forced back for a reset. Martin puts it through, nobody there. And an easy collection for Kelsey Fisher way out of her goal. Olivia Gomez into the middle. Kiera Kilby to her center back. Lots of space here. She'll stride to half. Quickly cut off. Annalise once again under pressure, 2 versus 2. Holly Whelan. Throw coming in a good spot for altitude. Again, they're still working the perimeters here. Not a whole lot to do within the middle of the park so far, albeit their best chance did come off of a volley down the gut of the pitch. Zasko. Sikoria. Al-Assad under pressure. Marked by 3 altitude players, still makes the pass. It's cleared. Houghton calls for it. For Molly Burke. Burke, near side pass. Zasko, quick one-timer. Onto the foot of Annalise, and they'll continue in with a give and go. Zasko pulls up, and she'll get a corner out of that.
Michelle! Hey!
Oh, I thought it was going to be a corner. I think Maggie thought it was going to be a corner. Oh, yes, it will. She seemed livid, and if you remember back on Friday, she actually took a yellow card for dissent. So certainly a passionate player coach these days with Calgary Blizzard after a lengthy stint with Calgary Foothills and the United Women's Soccer Semi-Pro establishment. Second corner of the afternoon, goes for the far post, ball loose in the area, and that is cleared by Dennehy. Stretch pass, just the one striker available, and that's Paige Payne. She was by herself. And a quick reset now for Houghton. That's blocked. Giveaway. Kiera Kilby cuts to the 18, shoots, and a great save by Lauren Houghton, who envelops the ball and scoops up any sort of rebound. And that now the best chance, I would say, of this match for altitude. Houghton made 3 saves on Friday in that loss to MRO. Not a whole lot she could have done on that Osai spectacular goal kick. Don't think the best goalkeeper in the world would have stopped that top shelf left side beauty. .35 minutes off the clock, 1-0 the lead for Calgary. Coming off the foot of Jordan Smith, her first of the tournament. Tori Martin. Launches it ahead, Smith calling for it, takes it on her right foot, forced wide. Bit of an awkward touch. Goalkeeper rolls that out. goes center back to center back. Into the middle. Calgary with a higher press. Campbell Patterson forcing Holly Whelan to move it quickly. Whelan elects to go to the far side. Gomez. Cut off by Calgary. Al-Assad leaves it for Smith. Back to Al-Assad. Spins nicely off the ball. Give away by Calgary. Gomez. To the middle of the pitch. Tori Martin there. Quickly cleans up, and Blizzard with numbers. Jordan Smith. Tracked down first by Nikki Long. Back to Kelsey Fisher. Zoel. Zoel Apps. Played in by Zasko. Spots Jordan Smith. Smith wanting to go one-on-one. Handled well. Collision there of Calgary players. They'll spread it out. Annalise pulls it over to Al-Assad. Al-Assad goes 1v1. Drives into the area, and she's forced wide. Good battle to try and even win that ball back after she went to ground. Another throw coming for Calgary. Zasko throw intercepted. Dinza along the line. Back to Dinza. She sees some space in the middle. Takes it. And she'll switch the pitch. Good read by Kelsey McDonald. 27-year-old U of C product. Showing her experience in the midfield. Zoel Apps. Hughes Goyette. Launches it to center. Good header to clear. Nikki Long. She'll go again. Gomez. Wanted a give and go. Miscommunication on that far side. And Calgary gets a throw out of it. Blizzard looking very comfortable in this game. Now playing with the lead for much of it, thanks to Jordan Smith. One hopper into the Calgary third. Weird bounce, and Zasko launches it to center. Annalise Sikoria for McDonald. Al-Assad spun off the ball. Flag goes up for offside. First one, actually, of this game, if you can believe it. Zasko surveys. She'll switch the pitch. Back to McDonald. Needs some support in the middle, altitude. Wanting to take advantage of that turnover, but can't. Molly Burke forced back. Gets the support from Houghton. And now the return pass. McDonald loses that, and Gomez under pressure. Nikki Long to the far corner. Vanessa Tome puts it into the area, and Lauren Houghton there takes the one hopper off the ground. Long goal kick. Wind really hasn't settled down, but some good hang time there. Dinza with the overlap. Hughes Goyette waits for the bounce. She'll follow it into the area, cut off by Zasko. And Hughes Goyette will get a corner out of that. 41-minute mark, Calgary up by 1, but Altitude threatening here. Olivia Gomez set to deliver this corner kick on the near side. Got that great left foot. 18-year-old UBC product, got into 12 games this season in BC League 1 play. She was with El Salvador at the CONCACAF Championship. Knows a thing or two about high-stakes games, and it's in! Off the corner kick. A bounce in the area, off of a body, and that beats Lauren Houghton. We're level at 1 late in the first half. And for Altitude, first goal ever at this tournament. And after trailing for much of this opening half, that's got to feel good when you can cash in on a corner kick. Spectacular delivery, falls into the 6-yard area, and they tuck it behind Lauren Houghton. Calgary looking for a quick reply. There is the original goal scorer, Jordan Smith. Tori Martin now. Smith wants the return pass, gets it off of a head. Chance for Sikoria, and that is offside. Flag coming late and denied any sort of opportunity there. Kiera Kilby getting credit for that goal, number 22 for the Altitude. Seemed like it could have been any number of players within that crease of the Calgary area. But she gets the last touch on it and credit for the goal. And for Kilby, 5 goals this season during the regular campaign. 12 games played, 730 minutes total. And she's actually heading to play professionally in Germany after this particular tournament. Good delivery there by Dinza. Calgary cuts off that opportunity.
Good shot in.
Rolled to open space. Zoel Apps. To the top of the 18. And a great defensive play by Molly Burke. Altitude, though, getting a late corner kick out of this. And that's how they scored in this game. So certainly would like a repeat of what happened not too long ago. Came in the 42nd minute. Jordan Smith's tally all the way back at the 28-minute mark. To the far post. Houghton with just a touch. Played to the top of the 18. That is blocked and cleared by Calgary. So Altitude putting the pedal to the metal here late in this first half. Although Jordan Smith, 1v1 opportunity. Smith, as Fisher's off her line. Smith forced wide, still with it, tries to track it down, keeps it in play, but all by herself, and she's out of steam. Jordan Smith wanting a brace in this game, not far off. Gave great effort all by herself as we're about to hit 45 minutes. Al-Assad. Dennehy. Cut off by Annalise. Spots Al-Assad. Al-Assad, she'll go 1v1. And she's stopped in her tracks. Nice defensive play by Zoelle Apps. Coming down the near side. Hughes Goyette forces Houghton to move it very quickly. Fourth official indicating 3 minutes of injury time. Certainly an opportunity for either of these two sides to do some damage late. Fisher launches that ahead. Well into the Calgary third. Tracked down by Vanessa Tome. Short throw. Bounce pass. Paige Payne. Into the Calgary area, but that is wide.
How much time? Fourth?
Houghton directing some traffic. In injury time, that'll drop right at half. Nearly right on that yellow line, in fact. Calgary with numbers the other way. Al-Assad. Touch just gets away from her as she looks to the sky in frustration. Kelsey McDonald forcing the turnover. Late throw coming for Calgary. Set to be taken by Maya Emberley. She'll go short. Campbell Patterson launches it. And that is over the bar.
Last minute. Face, balls in. Shift, Annalise. Half space, Annalise.
Altitude deep in their own third right now. Jordan Smith creating all kinds of chaos out there along with Al-Assad. Long throw wanted Dinza. Kilby, the goal scorer, to the top of the 18. Lauren Houghton cuts it off quickly.
Get us up, Lauren. Get us up.
Gets away from Gomez, one of those turf bounces. She needs to reverse and track it down quickly. Nice move to get it away from Kelsey McDonald. Now to the far line. And that's out of play. And that is our whistle for the first half. So I would say pretty entertaining here in this third place match as the teams trade goals. And we'll give you a quick scoring summary here before we head down to Mackenzie on the sidelines. But it was Jordan Smith in the 28th minute made this 1-0 for Calgary Blizzard. And then Kiera Kilby off of a corner kick in the 42nd minute, making this 1-1. So both of these teams, a lot to like with this first half in the books. And having a look at the sidelines here, Mackenzie waiting. And it looks like she's going to be speaking with acting head coach of Calgary Blizzard, Ruth Adekubi. Mackenzie, let's go down to you.
Ruth, you go into the locker room even with altitude now. How do you think your team's performance has measured up to the game plan?
I think they did exactly what we were trying to do. We're focusing on our defensive piece and defensive side of the game, take away the options inside and force them to go out wide. We've done the defensive job correctly. I think now it's just working on the other side of it, is that attacking piece. Can we now get at them? Can we now force them to make a decision and really force them to give it to us? And now we've created something in behind. But defensively, they've done the first job right.
I think your team knows better than anyone how much things can change in the second half. So what has to happen in this next 45 minutes to close out this game before it gets to PKs?
Yeah, I think we need to remember our principles. We need to remember the details and the things that we're trying to accomplish. Can we remember that we've seen it happen before where the game's gone sideways, but can we stick to what we're trying to do? Can we keep our heads on? Can we keep blue-headed? And can we just focus on the defensive piece, focus on the attacking piece, and let the rest of the game handle itself?
Best of luck, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we're back on a level playing field here at Sherwood Park. More action of this bronze medal match in the Inter-Provincial Championship on One Soccer after the break.
League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship is brought to you by Johan Cruyff Institute.
A guy like this, who relies on his truck for work, knows that his truck will take care of him if he takes care of his truck. And WeatherTech has always been the ultimate protection. From floor liners to no-drill mud flaps to TechLiner for your truck bed to bump step to the handy under-seat storage system. And Cup Phone keeps phones secure in any cup holder. Order your ultimate protection today at weathertech.ca.
Here we go. Group A or Group B?
2A, 1B.
Allergies? Bees.
Next kid.
Hey. Pollen.
Application is done. Just waiting for the submit window. Whatever happens, I love you.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling good about this.
They're in. Oh, yes.
What cable internet connection? We're not in.
When the stakes are high, why rely on cable internet? Switch to TELUS Pure Fiber, Canada's most reliable internet technology.
Huh. We've already got tons of WestJet points.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we?
I'm booking it.
Your next travel story is waiting. Make it happen with the all-new WestJet Rewards.
Your kids will need binders, pens, athletic shoes.
This is intense. How are you so calm?
I'm ordering everything from Walmart.
Glue.
You have a spare pen? Talk to me in 2 hours.
Pencil.
We're still gonna be here.
Unicorn eraser.
The League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship is brought to you by Walmart.
Kids will need binders, pens, athletic shoes.
This is intense. How are you so calm?
I'm ordering everything from Walmart.
Glue.
You have a spare pen? Talk to me in 2 hours.
Pencil.
We're still gonna be here.
Unicorn eraser.
This ultimate mouth-watering moment is brought to you by the big, bold, ultimate taste of Ultimate Chicken Hot Dogs, only from Maple Lodge Farms.
For too long, we've been told that greatness comes from somewhere else. Sorry, that ends now. We are the Canadian Premier League, proudly built for you and by you across this sovereign land, ready to take on the beautiful game on our terms. We may be young, but give us time and underestimate us at your peril. We'll keep grinding until everyone knows exactly who we are. Rosters filled with homegrowns, Canadian kids who just needed a chance, with dreams as vast as our horizons, made right here in Canada for all the world to see. Season 7 is here. We are the Canadian Premier League. Get stuck in.
The big stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? You're never gonna get my love, Mr. Big Stuff. Tell me, just who do you think you are?
Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. It makes any barbecue delicious. It's so rich and creamy. Irresistible. Hellman's Mayonnaise.
Your kids.
Let's talk about just your experience in League One as a whole. It's clearly made an impact on you, whether it's, the coaches that you've had or just the experience you've had with the level of play and quality of this league. How do you think it shaped you as a player?
I think for me, when I first moved to Vancouver, I was the youngest on the team as well. So we were a young team in general, the Whitecaps Academy. So playing against collegiate players and just kind of older, experienced players, it was definitely difficult, but I think we stuck together. We were a resilient group. And for me personally, once I kind of got into the environment and I started just kind of doing the things I do, scoring, making moves, assisting, that kind of thing, I kind of just fell into a rhythm and I just gained more confidence. So I think for me, it was really important to be in that environment, and it really built me up as a player, and I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for my pathway with League One.
Mm-hmm. And kudos to you, because I feel like you've been in this position a lot, being the youngest player on the team, right? Even with AFC, I'm pretty sure that's the case too.
Yes, I am the youngest by quite a few years.
I mean, it's paying off. It's a little added motivation, it looks like, at least.
It is.
Looking at this Inter-Provincial Championship, at the time, of course, you were able to play in it. You won twice back-to-back the Whitecaps, and then obviously being the MVP of the tournament last year. What was your experience like, and how unique do you feel this competition is?
As far as I'm concerned, that MVP, I was super honored to get that. I mean, it wouldn't have been possible without my team. It was a tough tournament. It was actually pretty cool. I got to play against Blizzard League 1, so my old team that I used to play for. So that was a really cool full circle moment. But yeah, I mean, this league, it's been super good. I think it's building a pathway for Canadians to go from youth level to semi-pro, and now the NSL is here, so to a professional level. What they're building is really good, and it's just going to only make Canada soccer more popular and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, my experience has been really good. It's really shaped me to be the player I am today. And yeah, I mean, of course, winning 2 titles has been amazing and something that I'll never forget.
Just a cherry on top, right?
Yeah.
When you found out that this Inter-Provincial Championship was going to be a thing, I believe the first year was 2022, did you have any expectations, or did you remember your reaction when you found out there was going to be an additional incentive to obviously win the league?
I think once we won League 1 BC, the first year League 1 BC was a thing and they won. There wasn't an Inter-Provincial to kind of crown the whole Canadian championship, national sort of thing. So the year that I was first there, I think it was really cool, and it kind of just made everyone more competitive to get that winning spot to win the trophy. And then getting to play against teams from Ontario and Quebec, it was a really cool experience, kind of get all the players around the country together and just battle out to see who the best is. So it was a really amazing opportunity. And like I said before, we came out on the top both times. So
Your kids will need binders, pens, athletic shoes.
This is intense. How are you so calm?
I'm ordering everything from Walmart.
Glue.
You have a spare pen? Talk to me in 2 hours.
Pencil.
We're still gonna be here.
Unicorn eraser.
What started out as a better floor liner for your car turned into even more superior ways to protect the inside and outside of your vehicle. That led to enhanced ways to protect your home and to keep your pets safe. Next came the best ways to secure and protect your phone. At WeatherTech, innovation never stops. The ultimate protection, WeatherTech.ca.
Gatorade, with electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat, carbs to help fuel your working muscles, and fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
From nutritious feed to 7 times omega, enjoy the goodness of Nature Egg Omega Plus eggs. A lot goes into a little at Burnbrae Farms.
Here we go. Group A or Group B?
2A and B. Allergies. Bees.
Next kid.
Hey.
Application is done. Just waiting for the submit window. Whatever happens, I love you.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling good about this.
They're in. Oh, yes.
Poor cable internet connection. We're not in.
When the stakes are high, why rely on cable internet? Switch to TELUS Pure Fiber, Canada's most reliable internet technology.
Welcome back to Emerald Hills Sports Pavilion, just east of the Alberta capital for the closing day of the 2025 League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship presented by One Soccer. The second half moments away in this third place match, and a really good opening 45, very entertaining. 1-1 your score between Calgary Blizzard FC from host Alberta and North Vancouver's Altitude FC representing British Columbia. Jordan Smith opened the scoring in the 28th minute. A nice cross-pitch shot going right to left, beating Kelsey Fisher, and then replying for Altitude on a late first-half corner, Kiera Kilby. Conditions here still incredibly windy, but not really changing the way this has played out. Taking a look at the statistics after 45, both teams with 3 shots, 3 on target for Blizzard, 2 for Altitude. Otherwise, pretty even across the board. It's been physical, but certainly not too feisty or not too dirty. All these players want to stay in this match and not have to worry about any sort of injuries or anything taking them out. Somebody wants the third place finish, and now we just wonder who it's going to be. As per the rules of this particular tournament, if the game is tied after 90 and then that injury slate, it will go straight to penalties. So keep it in mind, we could see those on display if this continues to be a 1-1 game after that final whistle. Weather conditions, a bit of a talking point here. 22 degrees in Sherwood Park this afternoon, although that wind making it feel a little bit cooler. 19, and I just, during the halftime here, went through the stands, and people actually having to hang onto their hats, literally on their heads, because the wind is so strong, gusting at times, and it's coming 44 kilometers per hour, so making it feel not only a little bit cooler, but also impacting the way the ball is moving. If you see any of those flags and the way that they're waving in said wind. Calgary Blizzard donning their powder blue kits this afternoon. All black for visiting Altitude. Calgary as the host province getting home team designation both on Friday and today. And we are underway. Second half. Who will finish third place in this tournament? A collection of some of the best players in our country. And what does the future have to hold for a number of them? Saw that halftime feature. Great interview between Mackenzie and Kaylee Hunter, who's certainly doing things with AFC Toronto these days in the Northern Super League, which just, if you haven't been able to get to a game, of course it's dependent where you live in the country, but I'm from Calgary and have a chance to see the Calgary Wild on a regular basis, and it's phenomenal soccer. So for many of these ladies, they have something to aspire to reach at home, which of course, as we know and is well documented, was not an option before this year, although Diana Matheson has been working so hard and such a strong leader to get this going, and what a job she and everybody at the Northern Super League have done. Long ball headed away from the Calgary 18. Reset for Altitude. Zoel Apps. It's brought to the middle of the pitch. I will say there are some ominous looking clouds to the left of me. Keep an eye on that. We had thought it was going to be a mostly sunny day here, just east of Edmonton, but Alberta weather is hit and miss. You wait 10 minutes and things really do change here. Nice outlet pass. Vanessa Thome. Tori Martin plays that out of danger. Long throw. Gomez calling for it. Left-footed pass that's swung to the back line for Zoel Apps. Lots of space in front of her. Goes far side. All blue. Al-Assad turns with it. Spots Campbell Patterson.
Good, now we live. Love it. It's like the halftime team talk.
Zasko into the middle. Burke. Center back partner. Plenty of mustard on that pass. Martin gets there first. No, she doesn't. It'll be a throw. And a quick one at that. Vanessa Thome had some options. Cleared by Calgary. Jordan Smith, the goal scorer. Settles it down. McDonald. Al-Assad turns. Brings it to the middle of the pitch. Threads it through. Jordan Smith all by herself. But the flag goes up for offside. Ruth Adekubi loving what she sees, and brilliant service there from Al-Assad to Jordan Smith, who's had not only Calgary's first goal, but I'd say the best of the opportunities that didn't find the back of the net for Blizzard in this particular match. Didn't start on Friday. Came on as a late substitute in that 2-1 loss to MRU, but she's been a difference maker so far in this game.
Right idea, Maggie. Unlucky.
Just outside of the 50-minute mark at Emerald Hills, third place match here in the League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship. Maiden trip to this tournament for Altitude, second straight journey to this particular event for Calgary Blizzard. Finished fourth a year ago in Hamilton. Hoping to better that finish this afternoon. They've scored a pair of goals. The one on Friday, the one this afternoon, perhaps more, but that's already bested in terms of scoring what they did in Hamilton where they were shut out. So those learning lessons and the baby steps that Cedric Bavon talked about leading into this tournament, I think they can already check a couple of boxes. You got to feel good about that when you have such a young roster. Smith. McDonald, Al-Assad on the prowl, handled by Dennehy. Zoel Apps. She'll switch the pitch.
Campbell, you can go to the other side. Shut and tuck in.
Now moved into the middle. Cut off at 20 yards out. Vanessa Graham lays it to some open area. And a quick move by Zoe Laps. She'll just sweep that back. Olivia Gomez crosses it in, header, and that glancer goes out of play. Past 50 minutes in this game, 1-1. Jordan Smith and Kiera Kilby with the first half goals. One coming on a set play for Altitude. Calgary from open play via Jordan Smith. Al-Assad taps it back, now ahead. Smith to Al-Assad. That's threaded through the center backs. Nobody there for Calgary, and cut off by the goalkeeper, who was under some pressure from Kelsey McDonald, so she had to move it quickly. So Laps launches it ahead. Just blue jerseys. Clear to half by Calgary. McDonald, 8 versus 8 in the center of that pitch. And that's won by Dennehy. Whelan. Dinza. Nice move to cut into the middle. Dinza lays it to the top of the 18, looking to get off a shot. Good defense by Calgary. Reset coming for Altitude. Everybody looking to the official for a whistle. That won't happen. Play continues. They'll come to the near side. Olivia Gomez. Maybe she wants some service off that left foot. Can't get it off, though. Gomez, near the corner flag, wants to create space. Launched into the 18, headed out of danger by Tori Martin. Great spell of pressure there by Altitude in this 52nd minute of this 1-1 game. Dinza can't chase that down, so it'll be a goal kick for Lauren Houghton.
Well done, Blues. Well done, managing. Well done.
And another look at that play where everybody was looking to the official. It was for naught, and we talked about it just going into the second half. It's been physical, but it hasn't been dirty. Dinza rolls it to herself, sends it through. Heavy touch from Kiera Kilby, the goal scorer, and straight to Lauren Houghton. Zasco catches up with it on the far side. Rolls it to Vanessa Graham. Smith, touch pass. McDonald, back to Graham. And Sikoria, 15-year-old. For the fullback who's pushed up but loses it. And it's a throw.
Love it, Shannon.
Protected by Vanessa Tome. She'll lose it in the middle of the pitch. McDonald. Wanted that quick give and go with Al-Assad. It's for naught. Altitude with a reset. They'll try on the near flank. Cut off by Calgary. Heavy touch, and that leads to a throw. Olivia Gomez. It's a quick one. Tori Martin back. Needs some support. Gets it. That's cut off, though. Altitude with numbers right in, as that goes through the seam of the area, and nobody with dark socks able to put it home.
It'll come. Stay patient.
Maggie Zasco set to take this throw. Likes to go to the middle of the pitch. Campbell. Patterson to her center back. Tori Martin surveys. Long, stretching pass, cut off. Cloud cover really rolling over in this one. When we arrived at Emerald Hills this morning in preparation for this match, we had actually wondered if there might have been too much reflection coming in off of this particular turf, but that definitely is not an issue right now. Calgary takes that offside. Nice job by this altitude back line, staying as a four-person unit, moving as if they were on a chain to create that offside.
Yeah, that's okay. As it travels, okay?
Go on, Annalise. Nothing, Annalise. Good. Keep it there, Jordan.
Cut off at center. Turned over by Calgary. Kilby protecting it. Played to the top of the 18, and just enough to disrupt that by Blizzard in a clearance. Dinza might have been free and clear going right in on Houghton. Quick reset with the throw. Crossed. One hopper. And we've got a player down behind the play. Tough to see that number. 1-1 the score here in Sherwood Park, which is located just east of Edmonton. Third place match here. Both of the goals coming in the first half. Calgary opening the scoring, thanks to Jordan Smith in the 28th minute, the U of C prodigy from many years ago, and then Kiera Kilby in the 42nd minute. As we get a replay, but that actually happened, the injury happened after the ball was launched. And just a little bit awkward. But it looks like everybody's okay. Sorry, still haven't seen the number of the particular player here. And take another look at this one as, yeah, it's Sophia Ferreira who has come into this match as a substitute. Just getting a bit of a turf toe in that one. Looks like she's okay. But we will have some substitutes coming on for altitude nonetheless, so it may or may not be connected to what just happened out on the pitch. 1-1 your score, 28th minute here. We'll see who will break this stalemate, and if there is a stalemate going after that final whistle, we'll head to penalties. Played onto the near side. Just a little bit too much zest for Maya Emberley. So she'll track back, and that wind really starting to pick up here. Gomez with a throw. Al-Assad bounces over her head. She'll continue to chase it down. Al-Assad launches it and did not miss by much on that near side post. Coach Ruth Adekubi was off of her feet in excitement, thinking that that was going to hit the twine in the back of the net. Very, very close. As we do have a substitute coming for altitude. Dinza coming off, but let's take another look at this Al-Assad chance, and yeah, it did not miss by much. Telegraphed it for that near side post. Switch of the pitch. Dennehy forced back into her own end. A sweep from the netminder. Cut off by Calgary. Good job by Kelsey McDonald, who goes to ground. Quickly back on her feet as she protects the ball. Gets support from Maya Emberley. Now into the middle. Vanessa Graham. Graham with the give and go. Calgary still with it. Graham resets it. McDonald. Long cross, drops to the 18, and surrounded by dark jerseys.
Well done, Maggie! Shay, well done! Kelsey, get narrower. Get narrower. The ball's gonna come to you.
60 minutes, it's 1-1. Both of those tallies coming in the opening half.
Manage it. Good.
Martin, near side for Emberly. Being watched. She'll pull it back. Spot support in the middle. McDonald turns it to her center back. Molly Burke now to the far flank. Couple of strides for Maggie Zasko, the veteran. She sees some space. Launches it ahead. That's headed down by Dennehy. McDonald wins the battle. McDonald still with it, going 1v1. Sends it to the left for Jordan Smith. And McDonald once again pushes it onside. Couple of moves here from Sikora. Chance for Smith. Smith coming in. And just can't get it onto her right foot. All of the attack for Calgary Blizzard going through Jordan Smith. And a corner kick coming. Campbell Patterson, 17-year-old, got into 11 games this season, played nearly 500 minutes, launches it in, and off of the head of Al-Assad. Calgary back in the lead off of a corner kick. Brilliant delivery and an outstanding finish. Altitude furious for some reason as Kelsey Fisher yelling at Coach Ruth Atakubi after that. Now she's having some words with Michelle Holmes, saying that you can read lips in this case, and she's saying she grabbed me. As well, Jesse Simons very animated at the altitude bench as well, but let's take another look at that. At the end of the day, incredible delivery, falls straight into the 6, right onto the head of Shaden Al-Assad. So 2 set-piece goals in this game, and one of them may be the difference maker. Al-Assad with the potential game winner. 63rd minute as a goal scorer goes to ground. She's been great in the middle of the pitch, hasn't she? Not just today, but very noticeable on Friday as well. Loves the ball at her feet, very quick in any sort of in-tight movement. Long pass. Gets behind the back line. And a goal kick. Well, for Shaylin Al-Assad, the 16-year-old, grew up in Calgary, born in Dubai. And this has got to feel good for her. Sure, she got some family and friends, and we do have some Calgary Blizzard fans in the stand. Obviously, not a far trip if you're coming up from Calgary, about 3 hours on the Queen Elizabeth II Highway. Although it's funny, as I say that, I look out into the crowd and I see a Go Altitude Go sign that someone has made at home. And a chance now for Altitude potentially on this corner kick, or I should say throw, as it's played nearly into the 6 and headed out of danger by Calgary. Jordan Smith, all by herself on the near side. She'll pull up, waits for support.
Can we win something from this?
Just doing a good job with that area of the pitch. Takes it into the corner flag. Joining her there is Kelsey McDonald. And they'll win that ball back.
Sorry, hey, it's a corner. Yeah, it's a corner. It's a corner.
Free kick coming for Calgary, 65th minute, up 2-1. Shaden Al-Assad with a potential game winner. Still lots of this match still to come, so certainly anything can happen. It's been all 1-goal games so far at this tournament. Arms up for Kelsey Fisher. Played to the 18 as Tori Martin elevates like Superwoman, but just can't tuck it into the back of the net. Whelan to the middle. Paige Payne, she'll get spun around. Altitude wins it back. Sunday. Lauren Houghton with a touch, and that'll suit her just fine. She can pick up the ball. Probably a little bit too early to talk about clock management if you're Calgary, but every second counts in this kind of a scenario, especially when there's black jerseys surrounding you. Hughes Goyette with the throw. Apps.
Campbell, don't get dragged out. Campbell,
Waits for an option, and she'll reset the pitch.
Good, Maya. Come on, come on, come on.
Kilby, Altitude's goal scorer, sees some space. Center back runs onto it. Played to the far touch line for Holly Whalen. Now into the corner. Nice job there, one move, centers. Incredible defensive play, ball is loose and Calgary clears. Somehow, Altitude with an incredible chance, but Lauren Houghton using her 5'7" frame goes to ground and keeps it out of her net. Take another look at this opportunity and an excellent clearance by Campbell Patterson, who comes back and no doubt gets a high five from her goalkeeper. Best save of the match so far. Lauren Houghton preserving the 2-1 lead for her side as the flag goes up. Altitude trying to pinch things a little bit with that back line, pushing up. Kelsey Fisher also directing them as well as she moves up higher on the pitch too. They'll come through the middle. Shot. Not a lot of mustard on that, so an easy collection for Lauren Houghton. She's been here before, so she'll just slow it down, and it does look like we have a substitution happening for Altitude. Comes in the 68th minute. Another look at that spectacular save by Lauren Houghton. So far, I don't think it's far off for me to say that it's the save of the tournament. Houghton will launch that past half. Headed down by Smith. Fisher is there.
We're good. Yeah, there you go.
Quick rolling pass to her center back. Down the far flank. Shot! Another save by Lauren Houghton. Ball bounces in the 18 and it's cleared by Calgary. Oh, the Calgary netminder has come to play today. Outstanding. Cedric Bavon said leading into this tournament that she's the best goalkeeper in Alberta, and you can certainly see why. Impeccable reflexes. Let's take another look at this chance, and she comes out on this one. Makes the net a little bit smaller for the striker there.
Morgan, inside, until we have possession.
70-minute mark, 2-1 the lead for Calgary. Potential game winner coming off the boot of Shayden Al-Assad on a corner kick. And I'm actually incorrect saying off of her boot. It actually went off of her head. That goal, the only one of the second half, came in minute 62. As we're at 70 right now. Quick substitution moments ago for Altitude. Billman coming into this game. Dennehy coming out. And we also have a Calgary Blizzard substitution coming in as Kelsey McDonald will call it an afternoon. She's put in some good work in the midfield. And coming in is Morgan Gukert. Jordan Smith forcing pressure. Still with it. Smith, plenty of energy in this game. As that goes out for a throw. Right in front of the stands. Big thank you to everybody who is out there today, braving the windy elements. Tori Martin. Nice moves through the middle of the pitch, able to distribute that, and a quick give and go for Annalise Sikoria. Morgan Gukert off the bench. And a great save there. Diving and grabbing is Kelsey Fisher. Could have been a 3-1 game. Gukert with those fresh legs. One of those substitutions from just moments ago. Sikoria spinning, losing it. Gomez to the near side. Kilby. Kilby walks it in, top of the 18, wants to launch it. Not a lot of options. Vanessa Tome was there, but handled nicely by number 14 for Calgary, Maya Emberley. And we've had incredible saves at both sides of the pitch. How about this one from Kelsey Fisher as she launches herself after this powerful shot coming off the foot of Morgan Gukert. And for Kelsey Fisher, she's got to feel good about that one. Still wanting her team to find the back of the net as they trail by 1 in the 73rd minute. And looks like more substitutions coming for both of these sides. We'll get to those in a few moments. Jordan Smith picks up the loose ball. Smith plays it. A little bit of a nutmeg action there, but it's collected back by Altitude. Zoe Laps. Long pass. Glancing header. Martin is back for Calgary. She's pushed on the play and wins the foul. Free kick, Tori Martin, headed down by Dennehy, who's wearing the captain's armband this afternoon for Altitude. Calgary's captain is their netminder, who's made some crucial saves, Lauren Houghton. Dennehy, 50-50 ball, she wins it. Support there from Kilby, the goal scorer for Altitude. Kilby rolls it to herself, wants to center it, ball loose, controlling, shooting, and that is deflected out of play. A little bit of frustration there by Holly Whelan, who thought she might have had a good chance on goal, but sends it over the bar. 75th minute, Calgary Blizzard up 2-1. Leading thanks to a second half goal off of a header from Al-Assad. And the youngster has the ball right now in the middle of the pitch. To the far side, Zasko rolls it ahead. Jordan Smith, the other goal scorer, controls, lays it back to Zasko. Zasko wants to cross, it's blocked.
Hey, just central. Nothing through the middle for now.
Corner kick coming for Calgary late in this game. Already scored on one of them. Set up beautifully, although it was on the near side of the pitch. So for the first time this afternoon, it'll be on the far corner flag. Calgary completing a substitution. Or Al-Assad going to the bench. Not sure if it's an equipment issue or she needs some athletic tape or something, but she's being tended to between the benches. So Calgary down a player right now. Long cross by Zasko. And going up high is Kelsey Fisher to block it. Altitude playing with more urgency. They have to. Down by one, but a fierce battle won. Tori Martin showing her veteran pedigree. Wincing in pain just a little bit, but putting her body on the line and being such a great example to this Calgary Blizzard roster. So many teenagers in this group. 2 of the 3 goals scored actually in this tournament from Calgary, scored by players younger than 20 years old. At the 77th minute, Altitude down by 1. They've got possession right now, working along the far side of the pitch. Zasko stands her player up. That goes out for a throw.
Hey, just the 2 of you till Shadden's back. Morgan Central.
In case we missed it, Kajal Palmer entering the pitch a couple of minutes ago for Altitude. Saw some minutes in Friday's match versus Simcoe. A 1-0 loss, and she's in the game this afternoon. One of the more veteran players on Altitude, 30 years old. University ball at Wyoming and Tulsa. Gomez launches it with her left foot. Curling ball. Handled well by Calgary. Cleared to half. That's intercepted by the center back. She'll tap it over to Gomez. Nice rolling play by Kilby. Calgary intercepts. Campbell Patterson lays it into space for Annalise Sikoria. Friday's goal scorer. She'll win the throw. Under 12 minutes to go in regular time. We'll have some injury time, but again, if Altitude were to tie this game, we would go straight to penalties. Obviously, at this point, it's moot. Does not matter. Dennehy loses that in the middle of the pitch, and it's scooped up by Kelsey Fisher. Both netminders have been strong in this one, making highlight reel saves.
Nigel, let Paige know you too. One more touch. It's too quick.
Calgary throwing their own third. Burke. For young Annalise. She's taken to ground. Calgary wins the foul. Zasko will switch the pitch for Martin. Wanted McDonald. Gets it on a second opportunity. back to the middle. Annalise Sikoria wanted to thread that needle over to Al-Assad. She left the pitch momentarily, maybe needed some more athletic tape, I think, for one of her thighs, but she's back and no worse for wear as that's launched right in on Lauren Houghton and grabs the one hopper off the turf. Under 10 minutes to go, plus that injury time. Calgary looking to secure a third-place finish. Al-Assad spilled on the play, wins the foul. And as I just noticed now, she's actually got her arm taped up, so my apologies. My eyes did not go directly to that part of the body, but she's been one of the most active players here for Calgary throughout this tournament, noticeable in both matches, the loss on Friday and then this potential win here in the third placer. Dennehy creates some space for herself. Puts it down the right side. Handled just enough by Molly Burke. Zasko. Patterson. Being watched. Lays it back to her veteran fullback. And it's cleared. Another throw coming for Calgary. Foot races on deep into the altitude third. Another throw one for Calgary. And let's talk about clock management now. Certainly with us in the 82nd minute, Blizzard will maybe walk a little bit slower when it comes to those throw-ins. That's why you've got the veterans like Houghton, Martin, Zasko, McDonald. Throw Smith in there as well. Martin launches it way wide. Kelsey Fisher needs to move it quickly. Short pass. Billman came into the game not too long ago. Gomez. And a turn and burn now. Holly Whelan. Pass is cut off just enough. Burke out of danger.
Shannon, don't get dragged out.
Both benches yelling out instructions. Header. And cleared. Another throw coming for Calgary on the far side. Zasko can take her time right here because a substitution coming for Calgary Blizzard. Bryn LeBlanc set to enter this match. 15-year-old. And having a seat in this one, Annalise Sikoria, who put in some great work in this one after scoring on Friday. Calgary with some numbers coming the other way. Al-Assad lays it into the corner for Smith as the flag goes up.
Number 15, Bryn LeBlanc, replacing number 2, Annalise Sikoria. The substitution is in the 84th minute.
Athletic therapist heading back to the pitch once again. 85th minute here at Emerald Hills Regional Park Sports Pavilion. Thank you so much for joining us for League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship action presented by One Soccer. It was a brilliant Friday that secured the two matches we're going to see today, and we've almost already have one of them in the books right now. Of course, the championship match featuring Ontario versus Quebec. A story of will it be history or will it be redemption? As Lauren Houghton just enough to push that out of danger. Jordan Smith. Veteran savvy here from number 23, buying some time, holding the ball, and she gets it back to Al-Assad. Al-Assad shoots off the bar, rebound is there. And Al-Assad this close to having herself a brace. Wow. The zest on that ball from the youngster. 16-year-old, spectacular throughout this event. Take another look at it. Launches it from her left foot. Bar down and out. Another throw coming for Calgary. Two on the lead for Calgary, 87th minute. Fisher with a short pass onto the near side. Now to the middle of the pitch. Intercepted by Calgary. Morgan Gukert. For Campbell Patterson. Back to Morgan Gukert. Looks for an option. Tried to cross. Out of danger, and Calgary will win a corner kick. And time now for our delivery of the match presented by Walmart. And why not a spectacular corner kick? And that leads to the Al-Assad potentially game-winning goal as she heads it past Kelsey Fisher. Speaking of corner kicks, that's what we've got right now. Calgary would love a redo, but they'll go short on this one. Again, time management crucial with your team up by one in the third place match. Don't want to take any chances. Don't want to counterattack. Coming the other way.
Jordan, watch it here. Kyle, where are you going? Stay high.
One more substitution coming for Calgary. Emma Baker gets out on the pitch and calling it a day. Campbell Patterson, she's put in some good work in the middle of the pitch as well. Long throw. Altitude needs something. Dennehy wants to create space. She does. Gets support. Now falls to the middle of the pitch. They'll work it along the far side. Paige Payne. She's got a step. Payne, what can she do with it? She'll go 1v1. Forced wide by Zasko. Launched back into the Calgary area. And there is Lauren Houghton. Grabs it, goes to ground. Directs some traffic, and she can buy herself a little bit of time. And the Gatorade performance of the match, why not? Very deserving Lauren Houghton. A couple of incredible saves to keep this a 1-goal lead for her side. The veteran leading by example between the sticks today. The UFC product came into this tournament, 3 clean sheets on the season. One of those returning players and their captain. She knows what it felt like last year in Hamilton, not scoring a goal, finishing 4th at this tournament. And she's got to feel good about herself and all of the players in blue in front of her on the leaps and bounds that they've made since a year ago this time. Still work to do. Fourth official will soon indicate how much injury time is left, and for Altitude, they need to move quickly. Dennehy surrounded by powder blue jerseys. So a long ball launched to middle. Gukertz puts it back to Martin. Kelsey Fisher's there. Jessie Simons wants her to move it quickly. She'll do exactly that. 4 minutes of added time in this game. A heavy check there. Al-Assad looks to referee Michelle Holmes. It's for naught. Good pressure here from Jordan Smith. This is veteran savvy as well. Late in the game, you're up by 1. Just take it into the corner. Take it into the corner. Now she sweeps it out for a throw.
Keep beat for Gomez! Keep beat!
Bounces to the middle of the pitch. Altitude controls some space on this near side, but just can't get there. Kelsey McDonald with a great tackle. Gomez. She needs to go. She needs to go now. Sends a through ball. Handled well by Vanessa Graham. Dennehy for Gomez. She's okay with the throw. Into the corner. Cleared, but not past Dennehy. Dennehy. Arching ball. On the far side, Altitude. Looking for the cross, one move. Just can't get it in. Good defending by Calgary. Shutting this down. Played into the area. Right in on Houghton. Ball is loose, and they score! In injury time, Altitude somehow finding the back of the net. Players in the area, and this makes it 2-2. A long ball played right in, and it's spilled by Houghton. She just can't control that rebound, and it's in the back of the net. Take another look at this, but from the 30-yard put in, Houghton makes the original save. And it's in. Things very interesting in this game. Calgary's held the lead twice. Altitude replying back. First in the opening half, and now late in the second half. So late, it was in added time. And that goal coming off of number 18, Ella Sunday, one of the substitutes. Sunday played 8 games this season, scored 3 goals, got into nearly 600 minutes of play in League 1 BC. Maybe one of the last free kicks here for Calgary. Emberley plays it to the top of the 18. Couple of heads on it, and it's cleared. Calgary throw. Played back in. Handled by Billman. Can Calgary reclaim the lead once again? Al-Assad, she scored a spectacular goal in this one. We thought it was going to be the game winner. Chance now. Calgary in deep. And Kelsey Fisher dives for it, and they need a quick reset. Everybody wants to go up the pitch. Jessie Simons calling for everybody to move. Ball drops to center. Taken away by Olivia Gomez and given right back to Al-Assad. Al-Assad launches it and right over the far post. Fisher just enough as Al-Assad went from goal from nearly 40 yards out. She's been Calgary's most dynamic player, particularly in the midfield, and obviously her finishing has been outstanding with that beautiful highlight reel goal on the corner kick. And speaking of corner kicks, that's what's happening right now. Everybody in for Calgary except one. Holding back is Molly Burke. They're putting all the height in the 18. In, far post, cleared. Okay, Burke, maybe she'll launch it back in. Rolling ball gets away from her, and a foot race into the Calgary end. All by herself. Paige Payne plays it neatly to the middle of the pitch, and Dennehy would have been offside. And there is the final whistle, 2-2. Don't tell me this game hasn't been entertaining, because it's now going to be decided on penalties. So why don't we do a quick scoring summary to take you through the final of this game. And we have to flash back all the way to the 28th minute. It was Jordan Smith opening the scoring for Calgary Blizzard. Then, in the 42nd minute, the game was tied up at 1 thanks to Kiera Kilby. After the half, and we'll see a couple of replays here, so why don't we look at these? This is the tying goal, so it's fired in from 40 yards out. Lauren Houghton has it, but it just spills out enough, and that's able to be tucked home. And let's just go back to that scoring summary as both of these teams head over to their benches to get instructions on penalties. And they train for this, of course, so they know what's happening. But we mentioned, so 2 goals in the first half, and then going into the second half, Shayden Al-Assad, a spectacular header goal that I'm sure you're going to be seeing on replays for many years to come. And that made it a 2-1 game. And with that replay you saw just moments ago, in injury time, the 93rd minute to be specific, Ella Sunday coming in off the bench and tying this one up late. It's been entertaining. Let me tell you, it's been back and forth. Both of these netminders have made outstanding saves. And they're going to be called upon once again to make those saves. You can see Jesse Simons animated right now with his goalkeeper, Kelsey Fisher, the 24-year-old from SFU. Just looking at her numbers once again, 810 minutes this season, splitting duties with the other goalkeeper, Dakota Beckett, who played on Friday. She had made 3 of 4 saves on Friday. So he gives the net today to Kelsey Fisher. And she's one of these multi-sport athletes, so that works well in terms of just being able to get around the pitch. Obviously, she can use her hands, her feet in any sort of situation. And the netminder, who has come to center right now for Calgary because she is the captain, is Lauren Houghton, as she gets directions from referee Michelle Holmes. Coin toss coming to decide what end these penalties are going to go to. And just talking a little bit more about Lauren Houghton, if we could. And she's a product of the University of Calgary, but she's also working there now as a goalkeeping coach. And she certainly has a toolbox that she can draw from. Okay, let's look at these full-time stats if we can. So Calgary finishing with 7 shots, 6 of them on target compared to 5 and 3 for Altitude. Also, Calgary dominating in the corners category with 5 of those and 1 of them leading to the goal. Otherwise, I think this game has been played pretty cleanly. We haven't seen any cards. 5-3 the lead for Altitude in terms of fouls, but overall, very even game, and obviously you're seeing even Steven with that 2-2 goal line. So off to penalties we go. Third place finish on the line. Calgary at this tournament a year ago in Hamilton, finishing 4th. As for Altitude, maiden journey to the League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship. It'll be Blizzard taking the first kick. This is a good experience for a lot of these players, and especially the younger ones, and learning what it takes to do at these levels and in the high pressure situations, because in league play, although you practice this however many times during training sessions, it's not really like the real thing. And maybe somebody's going to argue and say, well, Sandra, this is just a third place game. That doesn't matter. It's all about experiences for these two groups. And I'm sure if you ask Cedric Pavon and his coaching staff, and today running the bench, it's Ruth Adekubi, and to the bench that's the left of me, Jesse Simons, who has an incredible pedigree himself. He knows that these moments matter. Coming up first, taking the first kick is Al-Assad. She's got a goal this afternoon off the crossbar in another one. 1v1 versus Kelsey Fisher. Al-Assad scores. She'll go down the guts, a one-hopper. And what a tournament it has been for this young lady. Lauren Houghton taking her place in goal. And Altitude going top shelf, near side, to tie up things at 1. Ella Sunday had a goal in this one, and she also finds the back of the net on penalties. 1-1 after the first shots. And that one goes roofed. Calgary taking the lead. Scoring both penalty goals. Maya Emberley, the 15-year-old, got into 2 games this season, and she too finds the back of the net. Lita Billman walking to the spot. Chance to tie things up for Altitude. Billman, the 23-year-old UBC product, catches Houghton going the opposite direction. She slots it in on the left side. We remain locked at 2 in penalties. Calgary now turning to veteran Maggie Zasko, 32-year-old. Got into 11 games this season with Calgary Blizzard. Over 700 minutes of action. And Zasko hits the netting. Advantage Calgary, at least 4 now. Holly Whelan, 19-year-old, stepping up for Altitude. 2 goals scored during League 1 BC action. And a great save, Lauren Houghton, as she dives and gives her team the advantage. One of many brilliant saves for the 25-year-old, using her entire 5'7" frame. Look at her reaching, read it perfectly, and keeps it out. Jordan Smith at the spot. She scored this afternoon. Smith elects to go ground, tucks it home. Calgary, 4 for 4. Paige Payne. Another save, Lauren Houghton. She's been brilliant. Performer of the match, indeed. Another save. And just hold off for a second, folks. Did she go off her line? Looks like. I will take my exuberance back on that particular play, and it's a redo. They're going to say, yeah, the flag went up, so there was some early movement there, it appears, from the netminder. So, another opportunity to stay in this match for Altitude. Paige Payne. And she does not miss that time. Calgary still with the edge. If they tuck this one home, 3rd place is theirs. And Lauren Houghton steps up, goalie versus goalie. Houghton scores, she's the hero, the veteran gets it done. Yes, Calgary finishes 3rd at the 2025 League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship with a penalty kick win over Altitude. Brilliant stuff from the Blizzard netminder, who made the saves and then scored the PK winner. High fives all around for Calgary Blizzard. And after finishing 4th last year in dramatic fashion, they pick up a 3rd place finish. No doubt for Cedric Bavon and his entire coaching staff, that has got to feel good. Ruth Adekubi, as she walks over, she's doing head coaching duties today. And she's got to be so proud of this group as they'll hold together a quick moment, a high five. And Lauren Houghton deserves all of the flowers in this one, as she's going to have an opportunity to speak to our Mackenzie Barwell in just a moment. But for Lauren Houghton, she made a number of brilliant saves. She made a save in penalty and, of course, scored the penalty winner. So outstanding stuff for the veteran netminder, who is the hero. And we talked about it going into this game and into this tournament in whole. They wanted to lean on their veteran players. And she's one of those veteran players. We talk about Maggie Zasko, Tori Martin. And listen, for them, with such a young group, you've got a lot of teenagers on this particular Calgary Blizzard roster. You need to lean on the veterans. Lauren Houghton is one of them. She's been through everything with this particular group. She has so much advice to share, and she leads by example, which she showed us this afternoon. Mackenzie standing by with the Gatorade Performer of the Match. Let's hear from Lauren Howell.
Lauren, you've been here before. Congratulations on the bronze medal. What do you think this means to your group?
This means everything. I mean, this weekend we came in with a bit of a mixed group. We've got players from 6 different Blizzard teams here, and the fact that we were able to come together, get a medal, get our first win, get a couple goals this time around, it feels really, really good.
When you look back at the season as a whole, you know, you qualify for this tournament the very last weekend of the season, right? You come back from a tough loss in the semifinal. What do you attribute your success to this weekend?
I think just our never say die attitude. You know, we're up 1-0, they get an equalizer, we're up 2-1, they score in the 90th minute. Like, we just never gave up, especially with the group that we've got today. You could see that every single one of those players wanted it. You know, 90 minutes plus, one of our best players. It's just good to see.
And don't forget, you're a goal scorer and a goal saver, so great job again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That'll do it for the bronze medal game. It is the home side, the Calgary Blizzard, to take it home. Don't go anywhere, though, because the action in this Inter-Provincial Championship is not done yet. In less than an hour's time, we have the gold medal match between the Simcoe County Rovers and CSMRO. That's going to be right here on One Soccer.
The League 1 Canada Women's Inter-Provincial Championship is brought to you by Walmart.
Your kids will need binders, pens, athletic shoes.
This is intense. How are you so calm?
I'm ordering everything from Walmart.
Please.
Do you have a spare pen? Talk to me in 2 hours.
Pencil.
We're still going to be here.
Unicorn eraser.
Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. It makes any barbecue delicious. It's so rich and creamy.